In 1899, the World Zionist organization founded the Jewish Colonial Trust. The Jewish Colonial Trust is a joint stock company, like the East India Trading Company. Same structure. This is a legal and a financial instrument that allows multiple investors to pool capital without risk. This is the colonial instrument that the European empires used to fund their colonization. At this time in history, London is still at the centre of the British Empire, and it's successfully running profitable colonies all over the world, from India to Africa to the Caribbean. The British Empire turned invasion into a business structure. They made it sound legitimate with lots of paperwork. The British East India Company, 1600 for the East India Company, 1602 for the Dutch East India. By 1899, they have a structure, a template that you can use. This legal structure of colonial trust allows for the financing of the occupation. When the British East India Company went to India, they used this framework to take control of Bengal. It was responsible for multiple famines and killed an estimated 10 million people. It used force to control the opium trade, destabilizes China, provokes the opium wars and the century of humiliation. The Zionists see this and think, yeah, that's nice. We like that. We want that for the Middle East. This is the legal framework that allows private anonymous investors in their comfortable New York City apartments or London townhouses to fund colonization. Put some poor Jewish people on the boats this time, see what you can gain in terms of profit and extraction, and bring it back here to the metropole. These documents are proof that history is repeating itself. So British say, with really great corporate structure that you can use. Zionists say, okay, start producing these. The money lives in London. I've no reason to believe it ever left. It certainly didn't go to fucking Israel, like the plebs. But they use this Jewish homeland story to raise money from American investors. Their political goal is to build a homeland. That's the propaganda. That's the part of it that you hear. But legal, economic and corporate structures had been sent to British Palestine long before the Holocaust. This is 1899. They start selling the idea of it to investors. You can invest into the Jewish Colonial Trust. This is seen as an investment. It's not a charity. We're not giving money to the Jews so that they can have a homeland. We're putting money down so that when they have the homeland and they start sending oil back, money will flow. They start at a low price. To invest in colonization is £1 per share to be a part of the Israeli state. They then create, 3 years later, a subsidiary company of this trust called the Anglo-Palestine Company. This operates as a bank inside the Ottoman Empire under British mandate. The Anglo-Palestine Company is giving loans to Jewish settlers, again, before World War II, as early as 1904. And it helped them purchase land in Palestine on the basis that it was for later Zionist institutions. They purchased all this land from absentee Ottoman landlords. There are recorded legal transactions on the record in the City of London, but they don't tell you that these deals were resulting in the removal of Palestinian farmers from their land. It's all very clinical on the finance side, very transactional, simply buying landlord land, no big deal. Zionist records as early as 1900 discuss displacement openly, and they describe their preference for Jewish-only labour in this colony. They think it's important that they build their ethno-state, a Hebrew economy. It's a bold commitment. It means you're going to have to migrate all the Jews to build your Jewish economy. Even the British are like, oh, okay, you want to transplant a whole population. The first Zionist Congress takes place in Basel, Switzerland in 1897. It's led by Theodor Herzl. This financial structure was in place decades before the Holocaust. It was not a response to German fascism. The choice of British corporate colonial architecture is telling. and the connection between finance, law, and settlement is obvious. The Anglo-Palestine Company rebrands in 1950. Bank Leumi is one of the largest financial institutions in Israel today. Full research paper. Sources. You can get the PDF in the bio. The PDF contains the English, the Hebrew, and the Arabic versions of this. It's free to download. And I don't need your data. Linktree is asking for names. I don't care about the data. I need you to start talking about the Jewish Colonial Bank, please.